Hello friends, today we are going with new topics with some small topics and we will see the one more example of nested query. So uh, we will see some queries which require data from more than one table, one query we will see. So when you are talking about more than one table, then there are two ways to do extraction of data in such conditions. We can use joins, which we will see later on, and another one is nested query, which we are going through. I will talk about joins later. Let us talk about nested query. When we want to work with more than one table using nested query, we want to extract some data. Suppose I want to display the information from market factful and product dimension table. So I want to display the product category and subcategory and sub information which is present in the product table based on the filter condition, that is based on market factful. So how will you do that? Suppose I want to display the details of those products or those orders or those facts wherein I don't have any product based margin. What if I don't have any product based margin? What it means is that product based margin should be null value or it is not there. So this is something I didn't talk about earlier. Now I'm going to tell you one small point where we didn't talk about earlier. But dealing with the null value in query, it may require sometimes is little tricky. So what we are going to do, select suppose I ask you to display the product ID of all the products from Market Factful which don't have product based margin or having product based margin. What could be selected statement? It may be select, what you will think, select product ID from table name where product based margin is equal to null. You may think of like this. That may be our intuitive way of writing. Suppose I want to return the product categories and subcategories of all the products which don't have any base margin. So I will write select product ID from table name where product base margin is null. So it is going to return zero value and it doesn't show any error. So if I run this particular way of query, it says there is no row which meet the criteria. So if there will be any row, if there is any row even, then it won't show because we have used equal to. It's not the right way of writing a query for extraction of null value. Suppose you are not supposed to use equality symbol. You are supposed to use the symbol called is null. This is the right way of writing the query if you want to extract is null from any table. So what you will write down, select product ID from table name where product base margin is null. Okay. If I'm going to run this query, then I'm sure that there is no product ID where product base margin is equal to 0 or not null. So now I'm sure this type of writing query is not a wrong way. If there is any null value is there and we will write down the query in this way, then there will not be showing any kind of result. The result will be like this only. If we will write in this way, where we are selected, then it is the right way. Then data will be shown if there is present. So this is one thing. If we want to determine corresponding product categories which have null value, so I need to go and refer my product dimension table. If product, if I want to extract product categories, because product categories are in product dimension table. What is, I am going to write it down here. I will write it down. Select star from table name where product ID in. Put this one query as, we will put this one query as a nested query here, which don't have any result or which have any kind of result. So is null. Select star from product dimension where product ID in, select product ID this. So if there is any result, what will happen, then inner query will execute first, which is highlighted, which is this one. Inner query will be executed first, then the upper part will be executed. So I will, after that I will get into the product dimension. So I will just do a simple set operation. I will say from the product dimension display only those rows where product ID display only in the particular list. It exists in the list returned by this as inner query. So if I execute this complete query, I will got only those product details for which in the market fact table where product based margin was not there, or it is expressed in the form of a null value. So this is an example where we are working with two tables, and I just said one of way of working is by using the nested query and another one is join. So what I will do here, I will select it, and then you will see there is a, there is no null value, there is no product ID, no product category or anything for null value. So all results are verified. So this is a dynamic way of writing the query. If there is a multiple values and values are varying in the nature, means here are 2, then after few hours it will be 50, then you don't need to rewrite the query. This one is the good way of writing, and this is the dynamic way of writing the query. See, you can see, you can write one more example. Print the names of the most frequent customer. I'm going to write this. Print the names of most frequent customer. So what we are going to write? Most frequent name is present in the customer dimension, and how many times it placed the order. It is present in market factful. So please write it down at your own. Then match your answer. We know name is present in customer dimension, and how many times it placed the order. It is present in market factful. So it is the example of using two tables. So please write it down. Write it down a query for using both of the tables using nested query. What we need to do? Please write it down at your own. Write it down, please. customer ID from market factful group by. How we will group by? What we are determining? Customer ID. Group by customer ID. Order by count plus ID. It may have some errors. So if you will write it down like this and you will run, see there is a customer name and customer ID is this who has maximum number of frequent most frequent customer who is ordering most frequently. So we have successfully used the both tables for extraction of data. I hope you understood how to use nested query. Please go for more and more practice. More you practice, more you will retain. Please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Thank you so much.